You have to understand they're promoting this because they want the new semblance of families and relationship dynamics to be woman-led. This structure that they're modeling of best friends raising up a child isn't going to work. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Masculine Edge Network. My goal is to give you guys the edge when it comes to masculinity and beating out the competition, because we know most guys are not competition. If you're up on this knowledge and you're up on this understanding that we talk about here on this channel, if you want to join, hit that subscribe button below. We're going to talk about Rihanna, who was just performing at the Super Bowl between the Eagles and the Chiefs last Sunday, where the Chiefs ended up winning. She was doing the halftime performance, and now, a week later, she's gracing the cover of the Vogue British Magazine edition for 2023. Now, the reason they're pushing this, and we're going to talk about this as this goes on, is the elites or the people that run the media, they're trying to reestablish what the family structure should look like. And we'll get into it. And when I present video topics like this, especially when it has to do with children and families, understand that I'm not talking bad about these people individually. These people are just being used as pawns for the elites and the narrative pushers, and they don't even realize it themselves, because so many of the masses, people that read Vogue magazine, they're thinking as fans instead of thinking critically about what they're seeing. Most of the people that see this on the magazine shelves, or they're in the grocery store aisle and they see the Vogue magazine and what we're about to dive into, they're not going to think about the true critical meanings behind the images that are in front of them. They're just going to think,
oh, that's how a semblance of a traditional family should be, and this is the new masculinity.
They're just not going to think that way. So let's dive into it. That's enough of me rambling. Rihanna poses alongside son and A$AP Rocky in new family photos for British Vogue. The Diamond singer proudly shows off her growing family in a series of gorgeous family portraits. Notice how they say her growing family, not A$AP Rocky's growing family. They're leading once again with the woman as the head of the household. So we'll get into it. Rihanna is making headlines once again this week by appearing in several stunning family portraits in the March 2023 issue of British Vogue. Just days after delivering a knockout Super Bowl halftime performance, the pregnant Diamond singer, who's 34, is seen proudly posing in the magazine alongside her partner A$AP Rocky and their son, who was born in May 2022. The couple have notably not yet revealed their son's name, and the multi-hyphenate businesswoman addressed how they plan to protect him in the accompanying interview. Well, if you really planned on protecting your son, you wouldn't have had him. Understanding that you're in the media spotlight of Hollyweird and all the creepos that are associated with that area of entertainment, you wouldn't have had a son as a large of an entertainer as you are if you really wanted to protect him. In addition to this, look at this magazine cover, guys. If this doesn't say we're pushing a new agenda, a new narrative of what the family structure should look like, I don't know what is. It even says everything changes here in quotations. Rihanna reborn, the superstar on Parenthood, A$AP Rocky, and the mother of all comebacks. Here we have a strong, independent black woman who reaches back to pull her more submissive, more effeminate, not even her husband, her boyfriend, A$AP Rocky, with her, who's her baby daddy, with her child. Okay? This is the narrative and the agenda that they're pushing out here. We're going to get more into it, but just look at this, guys. Look at what they're trying to push here. Rihanna, shoulders back, walking upright, leading the way for her submissive, effeminate, almost looks like a single father. Also, notice the words, the superstar. We were talking about Rihanna here, leading the charge on Parenthood, then A$AP Rocky, and the mother of all comebacks. You see, guys, they're trying to overshadow, and obviously A$AP Rocky is a lesser known celebrity, I understand that, but at the end of the day, he is the father, and he also is a celebrity, but they're putting him on the back burner and saying the superstar, Rihanna. You guys, you'll pick up on these things in the narratives that they're pushing. because there's definitely an agenda out there to create these chaotic upbringings for children and promote that through the media. The trio appear on the magazine's cover in a gorgeous beachside image. Rihanna, wearing a slinky black dress with a high slit, walks in the sand ahead of A$AP Rocky, who cradles their baby boy in his arms while kissing the top of his head, like a mother should, or a mother would. Though mother and father are several steps apart, they are holding hands. Notice how I threw that in there. Notice how they're still holding hands even though the woman's in charge. The Umbrella singer and Fenty founder dramatically revealed her pregnancy news and baby bump during her Super Bowl performance on February 12th. A rep for the singer confirmed to NBC News that she is expecting again. So here we have more agenda pushing. Obviously, look how submissive A$AP Rocky looks as he's holding Rihanna, who has her head up high because she's a strong female and this is a submissive man she is with. All right, guys, you have to understand they're promoting this because they want the new semblance of families and relationship dynamics to be woman-led. Understand these things. They want the men to be men at home and subservient and submissive to the woman, catering for all her needs and the children's needs. They're trying to get rid of masculinity. Rihanna told British Vogue that she and the rapper, whom she calls Rocky, do everything they can do to protect their son from the probing eyes of the paparazzi. We get to decide as parents when and how we do that. End of story, she said, recalling how she discovered an errant photographer in the distance shooting images of her son during the family's British Vogue photo shoot. The Grammy-winning artist and beauty lingerie mogul understands why people are fascinated by her life and want to know more about her first child. But, she said, she and Rocky won't let their son be exploited. Throw me to the wolves, do what you want with me, but he doesn't have a say in any of this, she said. We've been protecting him thus far, and you don't have any consent to be posting photos or selling photos of my child, a minor. Get the hell out of here with that. As parents, it just feels so icky, like a violation, she added. As for the couple's romance, Rihanna has explained in the past that she and Rocky started off as friends before falling in love, a sentiment she echoed to British Vogue. We're best friends with a baby, she said, laughing. Best friends with a baby. That's the new agenda they're pushing, guys. Not a husband and a wife with a baby, but no, best friends with a baby is the new narrative that they're pushing. And not just best friends with a baby, best friends with a baby as long as the woman is the head of the household and the leader of that relationship. We have to be on the same page, aka her page, but we've always kind of had that in our relationship because she made sure before she had a baby with A$AP Rocky that he was going to fall back on her lead instead of his lead so she could control the relationship dynamics. Women think these things through before they have children with guys. Everything changes when you have a baby, but I wouldn't say it's done anything but made us closer. The singer also raved about what a loving dad Rocky is to their son. I'm just sitting here on the sidelines when they're together, she said. I'm literally the girl trying to get into the boys club, waiting for my turn. He is obsessed with his father. And I'm like, didn't I give birth to you? What is going on? Even though Rocky's not super masculine, the son is naturally going to gravitate towards the father. That's just how it is. Their connection is undeniable, she added. The second Rocky makes eye contact with him, he is on fire. The whole thing they say about sons and moms, it's a myth. Sons and fathers is crazy. I realize that the validation that you really need as a boy is from your father. No, it's actually from both parents. It's not just from one parent. It's from the father and the mother, even as a boy. You see a lot of boys nowadays with terrible relationships with their mom running around here doing reckless things because they have mommy issues. So it's not just sons need validation from their fathers. It's both parents showing a strong semblance of a relationship model structure to said children growing up. That's what it is. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to put this article out there for you to just enlighten you guys on the media's push towards the restructuring of how traditional relationships should look. they're trying to say this is the evolution of the relationship, and they're targeting, honestly, they're targeting this towards the black community. Let's just put it out there. And Rihanna probably doesn't know this. A$AP Rocky doesn't know this. These are just pawns and pop icons that these, quite frankly, old white men that run these media companies can use in order to deceive the black community. This structure that they're modeling of best friends raising up a child isn't going to work, especially if it's female-led. Because if it's female-led, she's not only going to disrespect the man, but she's going to lead the relationship with her emotions, and it's going to be a complete chaotic mess. I wish these two a happy relationship, but in my opinion, I just don't see this lasting very long, especially with the dynamics of who's leading the household and the fact that they're best friends raising up children that are unmarried. That's just my personal opinion. Wasn't trying to talk stuff on them. Let me know what you guys think. Am I stretching this too far? Or do you agree with what I have to say? Let me know in the comment section below. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel and want to see more content like this. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a blessed rest of your day.